So here, when people of Latin descent come to this country, they bring their culture with them. Like in Mexico, you guys still, even if you live here, you still have quinceañeras. You still bring your culture with you. Africans and African Americans, in order to control them as slaves, the first thing that was taken from them was their culture. They weren't allowed to speak their language. They didn't know what part of Africa they came from. A lot of you know exactly where you come from. If you come from Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, or Nicaragua, you know where you come from and what your culture is about. Africans, all of that was taken from them.
When I asked the boys why they didn't make it to the first performance, some replied that they didn't get their permission slip signed. Most said that they didn't have a pair of white pants. The day before the parade, 7 boys still hadn't acquired white pants. Our vice principal and secretary had to go shopping for the pants that night. I caught up with the band at the Junior Rose Parade. The band was quite a spectacle. Crazy balloon hats, the green panted stilt walker, and dancing girls brightly clothed definitely intrigued onlookers. This time, there were more boys from Scott. I saw more lights turn on. I saw the allegiance to Chuck and the band. I saw the pride and ownership of talent and culture.
Here we go! Here we go! Again, we want to represent all the schools from our section of town, from the northeast section of town, because they're the schools that a lot of people don't expect a lot of, and we want to show them that they're wrong. Last year, we paraded in the Junior Rose Parade, and these young men and women took first place. We competed with 50 other schools for that title. A lot of the schools were marching bands, and each one of their uniforms cost $200. And these kids paraded and won first place, and their costumes were made out of cardboard. So my program is designed to do just that, un pont, a bridge to bring the communities together, Latino communities, African American communities, and all communities really important, but particularly the communities that have the greatest disconnect with their culture.
It seems to me that when we experience something truly great, we often don't realize it. When time passes, we can reflect, recognizing the forces that have shaped us. I believe Chuck is responsible for igniting a spark within these youths.